University, considered very, very good defensively. They've got an Atlanta-based player. We're going to be calling her name a lot. Layla King is an outstanding middle blocker, and she will hit the slide attack, and that's going to be a key focal point for Emory today, is to stop her, because she will definitely carry the load for Washington University when they have a chance. And Jenny made the comment, the only reason they're not in the top 25 is people have not seen them play and don't realize how good they are. Jenny, of course, knows better, and they are good. Today, a couple things that'll be important. Emory now coming out in their home white, blue numerals on the back. Washington University still in the warm-up phase. They're wearing their red warm-ups right now. The Bears are. We've got about 8 minutes till match time. And right after this match, we'll be bringing you the match between Emory and the NYU Violets. That'll come right after this match, depending on how long this one goes. We don't even guess on the time right now. So thus far, to give you an idea, in talking to Coach McDowell, she indicated that everyone knows they've got 3 dominant outside and or right side hitters. There's no doubt that nobody in the country doubts that about Emory. They are a dominant outside hitting team, and they can attack from any area they need to be successful. So there's no question that that's what Emory can hit you with at any point in time. And that can come from Tyra Martin, Leah Saunders, and it can come from Morgan McKnight. But now Finn Wilkins, back from an earlier injury, she's going to be an important player today, because Emory wants to have the middles more involved in the flow of the offense. Finn Wilkins was injured earlier in the year, and she is back now and playing. So this is going to be interesting to see. And of course, a lot of it depends on how passing goes. And with passing, when you talk about Emory, you talk about the outstanding libero Elise Thompson. And Elise Thompson, to give you a piece of insight that I got from Sports Information Director John Farina today, Elise is 33 digs shy of tying the school's all-time record, so it's no doubt she's going to get it. She might get it today between these 2 matches. She's averaging about 4 digs a set, which is pretty phenomenal in itself. But she runs that back row unlike any player you're going to see at this level of college volleyball. But as with most coaches, Jenny will be focused on serving and passing to serve more aggressively and more consistently. And even though this team is 13-1, Jenny McDowell said that if she felt like she wasn't sure with the schedule they had, they'd be this good this early. But she feels like they can still get better as we get closer to November and the tournament time comes, both UAA as well as the NCAAs. And also make no mistake that the UAA is the most competitive conference in all of Division III. In many sports, but particularly in volleyball, you've got great teams right now. Chicago and Emory tied at the top, both 3-0 in conference play. Carnegie Mellon and Wash U right behind them at 2-1. NYU and is at 1-2. Brandeis, who just lost earlier today in a great match, great match, is now 1-3. But there are no easy matches, not in this conference, and not the way Jenny McDowell schedules her team. They play everybody. Who they have played thus far this year, they played Chicago. The only match they have lost was the Claremont Mud Scripps. But right after that, NYU started a run where in the last 7 matches, starting right after that loss, they are 7-0 and 21-0. They have not dropped a set in nearly a month, and that is pretty darned impressive. They've also played Barry. They will have played Wisconsin Whitewater, Juniata, Carnegie Mellon, Johnson and Wales. They played here in a match we did earlier, Wittenberg. Christopher Newport, who's receiving votes but was in the top 25. And they'll play later in the year Susquehanna, who is right on the edge of being on the top 25. So this His schedule is nothing that anybody believes is easy. But that's how Jenny McDowell does it, because she does, if you're good, if you may not be playing your best volleyball early, but if you're playing it late, that's how you win. And the defending national champions know about that. And this team is finishing their warm-ups now. We're about 4 minutes away from match time. Probably starting right at 12:45 Eastern time, depending on where you're watching, of course. And this is going to be great. I think we're in for two really good matches. These are the UAA round robins where teams play multiple teams during the course of the day. Better for the teams, better for travel, be able to get matches in, multiple matches in one trip. So we'll see how this all turns out. But I'm excited to see Finn Wilkins back. Number 22 has been missed, but she is an outstanding middle hitter. You see her going up right there. That one a little bit off, and sometimes it's going to happen when you haven't played in a while. And the fact that Emory is 13-1, having not had Finn Wilkins in nearly all of that time, is extraordinarily impressive. So this is going to be interesting. The scheduling of this round robin does Emory no favors. They play two very difficult teams back to back. Crowd is filling in very well here, and of course Leah King, being a local product from Atlanta, from the Marist School, going to have a big cheering section here, and she is an outstanding player. Trisha Brown, another player, check that. Amanda Guild, my apologies, a freshman defensive specialist out of Dunwoody and Decatur High School, will be here as well. So, and both these teams recruit nationally. They bring players in from all over the place. So this is going to be exciting. I think we're in for a tremendous match. I should say matches. I hope you stay with us for both of them. We'll talk about NYU when we get to that match, but right now it's the Washington Bears who are the topic at hand. And the Bears, both teams will be wearing white. The Libros will be wearing the opposite color. For Emory, that means Elise Thompson will be in the blue. And for the Bears, their Libro, so it looks like Rachel Cheng will be number 2, wearing red, and be number 3 is what it looks like. Check that. Zoe Baxter, senior Libro, and you love senior Libros, and there's 2 on the court here because they run back rows unlike anybody else in volleyball. Emory finishing their warm-ups. So I think we're in for a couple of really good matches. And like I said, the schedule makers, and of course scheduling is part of what the head coach does. So Jenny McDowell sets herself up for difficult times, difficult matches in some cases, because the goal of any coach is to be playing their best volleyball by tournament time. That's the goal. And now the team's back to the benches, getting ready for the introductions. Both teams in white. Emory will be going from left to right. WashU from right to left as you watch them. WashU has the white uniforms with the red numbers on the back. Emory, of course, in their traditional white uniforms with the blue numbers on the back. And this will be exciting. And then we're getting ready for our introductions now. And it is time. It's time for volleyball here at the beautiful Woodruff Physical Education Facility on the campus of Emory University. Teams going forward. Emory's been playing on the road quite a bit. This match being at home will certainly, they've played their last couple matches against Oglethorpe and Lee, but before that they were on the road quite a bit, and that's where they rang up most of that last 7-match winning streak. But again, every match is different, everything is unique, so we'll see how it goes today for the Eagles and the Bears. Best of 5 to 25 points, fifth set necessary to 15. And we are getting the referees checking with the lineups. Elise Thompson on the court. The libero in the opposite color uniform, blue in this case, and red. The red number 2 for Zoe Baxter. We'll get the rest of the players as we have action. Looks like Emory is going to serve first, and that is going to be Cassie Serb to serve. The setter for the Eagles will start out with serving responsibilities. Be interested to see how aggressive the Eagles are on serve early on. We are underway. Pass well. Tipped. Dug up. Back over. It'll be a free ball back. Thompson gets that one. Outside. Great dig. Martin swung. Dug up. That's off the antenna. That's going to go back to Emory, but a nice rally there. And Jenny McDowell mentioned this is a very, very good defensive team. That is the Bears. 1-0. Passed well. Outside again. Stuff. That's touched off the block. That makes it 2-0. Great block. Mostly courtesy that time of Leah Saunders and Finn Wilkins. They go outside again. Doug. Saunders hammers. That will not be returned. It's 3-0. Even if you block one of Leah Saunders' shots, in many cases it just puts you in difficult times of digging it. Serve continues. Tough serve. That's passed well though. Tipped over. Doug. Serve to serve outside. Martin. Dug up. Kept alive. Great job by the Bears. No. Apparently that ball was lifted. That'll be a lift call. It's 4-0. Serbs has not lost her serve yet as we start out here early in set 1. That's long. The first point that Washington University will get will be on an out serve, but again, one of the things Jenny McDowell said, they wanted to serve aggressively. It is 1 looking at 4. And this is Zoe Baxter to serve. Well served. Tough one, but outside. Dug up. Dug by Thompson. Beautiful dig. Oh my. No one is going to dig that shot, I promise you. Wow. That ball was hit with authority by Saunders. It is 5 looking at 1. And Jenny McDowell's taking a timeout. She must be concerned about an out-of-rotation situation is the only thing I can figure, because coaches don't want to burn timeouts that way. So she is. I am just making I'm just speculating here. She's concerned about someone being out of rotation and getting called on it. I do not know. We're up here kind of high up in Woodruff, so we're taking a guess. But you never see Jenny McDowell call a timeout in that situation unless there's something that's happening. It was a quick timeout, as you might expect, but she wanted to make sure the right player was serving. And apparently that problem, if it even was one, is fixed as Tara Martin goes back to serve. It is 5 looking at 1. Eagles back on the floor. Bears still taking advantage of the timeout. But you don't want to take a chance on being out of rotation this early in a match. Causes too many problems defensively. Of course, you lose the point. So, and we do have match going on right next to Emory, on the court right next to them, so there's going to be potentially some ball on calls too. Tough serve, but dug well. And that's a double hit call. That ball was passed in a difficult position. The setter should have bump set that ball. There was no way that was going to be a clean set. 6-1 Emory, early going of set one. Martin, a tough serve again. Passed well. Dug by Thompson. McKnight hammers that one down. The outside hitting for Emory has been exceptional all year. 7 looking at 1. Martin is serving very difficult balls to pass. Another one. Comes back over and pushed back over. Dug up by somehow. No, I guess not. It was down. Thompson made a heck of a try at it, but was unable to bring it up. 2 looking at 7. The Bears get the ball back and the serve. Short serve, Thompson with the pass. Saunders, wow. She is hitting with authority. Just hammering the ball. It's not just that it's being hit in the hard, it's being hit hard in the right spot. And that does make a difference. Thompson now back to serve for the Eagles. 8-2. That one going to be a free ball back to the Eagles. Where will it go? It will not be touched. I think Emory thought they may have got a piece of the ball. They did not. That was missed just by a touch by Maggie Rimmel. I thought she had a piece of it. 3 looking at 8. McKnight brought in from the outside in the middle. I love that play. You take the outside, bring her away from the block into the middle. Very difficult ball to defend. 9-3. This will be Saunders to serve. The left-hander fires one out. And that's a beautiful swing there. That comes from Leah King, and that's exactly what Jenny McDowell was concerned about. She is an outstanding slide attacker, and you just saw an example of it right there. 4 serving 9. Outside, McKnight hammers it down. Great set, great put away. 10-4. Serving sub for Emory. Maureen Schick to serve for the Eagles. 10 looking at 4. Pass tight. Doug somehow gotten over. For a free ball back over to the Bears. And that's going to go in between the blockers and the defenders. Not exactly sure how, but it did. 5 serving 10. Washington University trying to make some attempts at and they are making extremely good plays. Keep the ball alive. Emory still passing well though. Rimmel hits, but dug up again. That's going to be a double hit, I think. Yes, double hit called. 6 serving 10. Kirby Knapp, the center, out of Menlo Park, California, with the serve. That's going to go long. 7-10. That set may have been just a little outside Tara Martin's sweet spot, but you got to keep the ball in play. Well passed. Again, out to Martin. And serve goes over in 1. It didn't take 3 hits. Serve had a ball that popped right in her face, right up, and she hit it straight down. 11-7 as the mini run stopped. Another serving sub. Kelsey Means to come in and serve for the Eagles. They lead 11-7. Set one of a best-of-5 set, best-of-5 match. Not passed very well, but that'll be a 4-hit play, but dug up well by Emory. Nice spot there on the outside. That outside attack, I believe, was by Michaela Bach for the Bears. 8 looking at 11. Short serve. Pass well. Right side. Blocked and out. That was off Finn Wilkins, and she's a welcome sight. The middle attack. But again, the three outside and right side attackers have certainly done a great job. Finn Wilkins being back in the lineup is a big, big improvement, because the middle is where Emory feels they need to keep emphasizing. Serve. This is passed way high. Great dig. Thompson with another dig. Oh my! Finn Wilkins with a hammering swing, right straight down about the 3-foot line. 13-8. Wow. Serve will continue. It is 13-8. Another tough serve. This one passed way off the net. From the back row, Doug. Martin off the block and down. 14-8. There's a timeout taken by Washington University. Probably a good idea. It's 14-8 and starting to get out of control. Take a quick look at that last play. And boy, that ball went down in a hurry. Wilkins got all of that and then some. Looks like she's recovered from the injury she had earlier, which I'm very happy. I'm sure everyone is very happy, but especially they're happy for Finn to be back on the floor. That's great news. Emory thus far hitting .421. Doesn't get much better than that. They are really, really looking effective offensively. WashU hitting .188. Not horrible, but you're not going to beat a team if they're hitting .451 and you're significantly below that. One of the things about Emory's offense that is so difficult is they attack at you from all areas all the time. They'll come at you from the left, the right, the middle, especially the middle, but with Finn Wilkins and Rimmel back there now, and they have no trouble setting players in the back row either. Cassie Serve's doing a really good job moving the ball around. That's why Emory's hitting .450 right now. And it will be Serve continuing with her serve. 14 looking at 8. Set 1. Left-hander fires. Deep ball. Passed a little bit better. That's tight. Blocked and down. Tara Martin got most of that one, I think, if not all of it. She had a little bit of help, I think, from Finn Wilkins, but she didn't need much. I think that was pretty much a solo. 15-8. This one passed way off the net. Free ball, dug up. Right side. Oh my! You can touch Saunders' ball, but if you don't get more of it than that, all it's going to do is leave a welt on your fingertips for later. Wow. 16-8. Tight pass. Dug up by Thompson. That's a back row block against WashU. That ball goes back by rule to Emory. 17-8. That's wide. Thompson had eyes on it the whole way. It's 18-8, and you've heard me talk about this before if you've been on our broadcast. I talk about teams being in the zone. Right now, Emory up 18-8. They are up by 10 with 7 to go. They are in the zone. Doesn't mean that WashU can't still come back. But Emory is playing at an absolute top-notch level. Wow. 19-8. The block is there. The attack is there. It is extremely effective volleyball by the Eagles right now. Serve has been serving for quite some time. It's going from the back row, be a free ball back. Good pass, middle. Thompson, check that. Wilkins. Thompson with the dig, I believe, but 20 serves 8. And Emory looks dominant right now. They look like what they are, the #1 team in the country and the defending national champions. That's a tight pass. And that one's going to be a little bit too far. Thompson gave chase, but a side out back over to Wash U. The Bears give the ball back. This will be the libero, Zoe Baxter, to serve. Ace. Great serve by Baxter right into the corner. Doesn't get much better. 10 looking at 20. That's a great serve by Baxter. Ball on. That's going to happen when you got multiple matches going on. So that serve, we'll do that one again. 10 looking at 20. Baxter's serve continues. Well passed. And blocked, but dug. Saunders off the block and down. They're touching a lot of Leah Saunders' shots, but they're not having any real effect. Double switch coming in now. McKnight back in, and a serving substitution once again. Logan Van Rieken in to serve for the Eagles, 21-10. Check that. That is Van Rieken. Blocked. Kept alive. Never came, 22-10. And Van Rieken with a tough serve coming off the bench, and that's hard to do. Coming off the bench like that, Emory is really serving tough. Now, referee and the second official are talking about I saw the flag go up. So, and now being explained to the Wash U coach, Vanessa Walby. Well, she won't be happy with the explanation unless it results in a point for her team. But we go back over. Van Rieken's serve will continue, 22-10. Emory 3 points from victory here in set 1. Tough serve, ace. And you know, Jenny McDowell said her team had to work on its serving toughness, and boy, oh boy, are they ever doing that here in set 1. 23-10. Another tough serve. This one passed a little bit better right side and down. Nice shot, roll shot past the block and down. Nicely done. And that was Hannah Turner, I believe, another senior out of Ann Arbor, Michigan for the Bears. And she will serve 11 serves 23. As we clean up some floor here. And be very aware that just because this is one set that may not have gone Wash U's way, they are perfectly capable of doing the same thing to Emory in another set. Thompson. Oh, wow. Great dig. Another great dig, but not this time up. But what a dig by Wash U to keep that ball alive. 24 set point, a whole boatload of them on the board for Emory as Elise Thompson will go back and serve. I always get those names mixed up, and I apologize. Tough serve, passed off the net. Going to be a roll shot back. Doug. The Bears back on offense after a dig. Dug up again. Saunders goes up and just missed that shot. I thought it might have clipped some line, but not. So, point for the Bears. 12 serves 24. Still set point on the board for the Eagles. That's going to go long, and that will be set number 1 in the books. Emory 25-12. Dominant performance by the Eagles in set number 1. Very nicely done. Hitting .429 for the set, and Washington U hitting 0. Well, you're not going to win many matches or many sets hitting 0. And Leah King only had one really effective attack. Otherwise, she was only set time, and that was because there were significant problems passing for Washington University. Hannah Turner had 3 kills. And for the Eagles, Leah Saunders hitting .444 with 5 kills. Morgan McKnight, 4 kills. Finn Wilkins with 3 kills, hitting .600. Tara Martin with 2 kills. And Cassie Serb had 1 of her own. So all good news thus far. A lot of things still. Best of 5 sets takes a long time to play, of course, but Emory also leading in digs 14-7. Solo blocks 3 and block assists 2. Really not a demonstrative match for Washington University. They're certainly capable of playing a lot better than that, but Emory really was playing, I won't say on a mission, but just really very high quality volleyball in that first set, making very few errors, putting the ball away. 28 attacks for Emory, 15 kills, only 3 attack errors. Whereas for Washington University, 26 attacks, 6 kills only, and 6 errors. That's why they have the 0 hitting percentage. Be interesting to see what happens here in set 2, because as I said, Washington University very capable of coming out and playing at the same level as Emory. Just not that first set, they did not do it, but make no mistake about it, this is a fine team, one of the top Division III programs in the country. So we'll see what happens as the team switch ends. Now you're going to have Wash U going from left to right, and Emory from right to left. It's tough when both teams are wearing white. Usually I go by a color delineation, but not doing that this time. We've got volleyball going on all over the place, so there may be an occasional stoppage of play when a ball rolls on the court. And it will be, I believe, Washington University will start out with serve in this set. I believe Emory started out with serve in the last set and jumped out to a quick lead that they never looked back at. Very impressive set number 1 for the Eagles here. 25 points, gotten the board pretty quickly. And here come the Bears now on the floor. Jenny McDowell, being such a good coach, I'm sure she will have told her players take nothing for granted, because it's very likely that Washington University will come back and play just as tough this time around as Emory did last time. And indeed it will be Wash U to go back and serve. And that looks to be Tricia Brown, junior out of Nashville, Tennessee, will start out with serving. Maybe not. No. And we are ready to get underway in set number 2. Thompson, great pass. Doug. That will not come back. Beautiful swing by Finn Wilkins out of the middle. Good passing has been the key so far. Emory has controlled first contact from a serving perspective as well as a serve-receive perspective extremely well. 1-0, Eagles lead. Blocked, dug up. Be a roll shot back. Dug up by Thompson somehow. Thompson and Saunders had to just push that one over, not really have a swing, and that time beautiful swing. That won by Caitlin Lorenz, sophomore middle blocker out of San Antonio. We're tied at 1 apiece. And this will be the libero, Zoe Bacter, to serve. Serves her opposite number. McKnight, ouch. That's going to leave a mark on some hands. McKnight, just a powerful outside hitter. Very tough to slow down, and now Elise Thompson back, up Emory up 2-1. That serve well off the net, going to be tipped up. Serve, McKnight. And that will not come back. A little bit of miscommunication there that time on the Bears side. 3-1. Emory with the lead. That serve just died. It's going to be a roll shot back, but a beautifully placed shot, unable to be gotten. So great job by the Bears finding a way. Just found a way to get it over, and I believe that was, I think Trisha Brown put that ball over. Beautiful shot. 2 looking at 3. Thompson off the block and down. McKnight comes in from the outside, hits middle, flies in the air, puts it down. 4-2. Side out offense for Emory has been nothing short of spectacular thus far. 4-2. Saunders to serve. The left-hander goes back. Passed well this time and hit. Unable to be put down. Nice swing that time. That was Layla King. The Atlanta Parlock with a beautiful swing. 3 serving 4. But WashU plays a lot better this time. This is going to be a free ball back to the Bears. That one never came. We're tied at 4. So just as I suspected, Washington University extremely good. That first set may have just been called kind of not going to happen very often for them. That one just crossed over the net somehow. Dug up. Thompson with another dig. Outside. A great dig by Baxter. Dug up again. Back and forth we go. Wilkins, that was Rimmel. Push deep. Good pass. And stuffed. Combination of McKnight and Maggie Rimmel said no thank you. A long enough rally, but good block work there by Emory. 5-4. Eagles are back. Maureen Schick back in to serve for the Eagles. They lead by 1 here in set 2. That's going to go wide. So 5-5. Layla King to serve. Blocked. Dug. That's not going to come. That's a 4-hit call. And the first time we've been able to say this, Washington University takes the lead 6-5. So the Bears came back after a difficult first set and are playing very well now. Not a good pass that time. Martin goes wide. Tried to do a bit too much with that. 7-6. Bears lead by 2. Good pass that time by Saunders. Right side attack. Dug up. Outside. Saunders again. Martin. Blocked. Dug by Thompson. Back row. I guess that was blocked. That one's going to go down. The left-hander serve. The setter went up with a 1. Left-hander went up. When left-handers hit from the right side, caused trouble for everybody offensively. We can look at Leah Saunders to know that. 6 serve 7. Emory trails by 1 here in set 2. Tough serve, push deep. Dug up. Wow. Back row. And blocked. Blocked by the Bears. They lead by 2, 8-6. Kirby Knapp to serve. Outside, Martin hammers that one home. 7-8. And serve will be back at the serving position now. Great blocking lineup here for the Eagles. Well passed. Dug up. That one never came. Martin tried to wipe that one off the hitter, I believe, but just did not make it. And Washington University continues with a lead here. 9 serves 7. Nicely done. Short serve. Well passed. Saunders. Dug up. That's wide. Not touched. Back to Emory, and back and forth we go. 8 serves 9. And this will be Logan Van Rieken to serve for the Eagles. Serving substitution in. McKnight back in the front row on the offensive side of things. And that one almost crossed the net. Just didn't quite make it. I got to give Logan Van Rieken credit. That was going to be an ace that dropped on top of the net and over. Just didn't quite clear it. Zoe Baxter to serve. For the Bears, they lead by 2. Saunders, undiggable. That ball was not coming back. 9-10. Emory's side-out offense continues to be effective. Elise Thompson. Emory trails by 1. Tough serve, but passed well. Blocked. And that was Maggie Rimmel, almost a solo that time. I think it may have been solo. She got all that one, and we're tied at 10. Another tough serve by Thompson. Partially blocked and dug. McKnight dug up. The Bears playing good defense, but so are the Eagles. Saunders, back and forth we go. And that push shot right back to the Bears. Oh my! Beautiful block that time. Saunders and Rimmel combining, and Saunders looks like she has fired up. 11-10, Emory retakes the lead here in set 2. Dug up. That was Serb who got that one. Off the block and down. And Emory makes it 12-2. 12-10, excuse me. Thompson's serve continues. Serve coming with a lot of velocity on it. Dug up by Thompson. Kept alive. This will be a free ball back over to the Bears. Can they convert? Free ball back. It's going to be a free ball back over to the Bears. And that's not going to come back. Nicely done. The Bears stayed playing defense, and get the ball back. 11 looking at 12 now. Michaela Bach to serve, a sophomore out of St. Louis. Hometown girl for them. Right side. My. Saunders is hitting with absolute authority. 13-11. Eagles by 2, and it will be Saunders to serve. The left-hander goes back. This one passed off the net, but nicely struck. Good swing that time. And that was Hannah Turner who led this team in kills in set number 1. So nicely done. She continues her good work for the Bears. McKnight, it's almost like she and Saunders are having a contest to see who can hit the ball harder, because I wouldn't know who's winning right now, but they are both absolutely destroying the ball. 14-12. Ball back to Emory. They serve. That one just went a little long. Second missed serve. Tough serve was going to be if it dropped. That was Maureen Schick who missed that one, not by much. 13 serves 14. And that goes long, so we trade missed serves. Both sides miss one. That was Leah King who missed that one. And this will be for the Eagles. And that's the third serve we've had missed in a row. Wow. So, 14 serves 15. That serves in. Right side. Off the block and down. That was Finn Wilkins. And boy, that's good to see that slide attack working so well. I know that Emory has missed that. 16-14, the Eagles by 2. And one of the things Emory does, they can do, is go on one of the runs that they have been so well known for. But not this time. That goes wide. No, that goes wide. I'm sorry. 17-14. And this is the point in time where they can be very effective. And you got Cassie Serb, the server back there, the setter and server, and she's got a big front row in front of her. That one doesn't go, though. A lot of missed serves this time around. A lot by comparison to what was in set one, where Emory, I don't think, missed a serve. If they did, it was only one. 15 serves 17. Thompson with another great pass. Partially blocked. Partially blocked again. Saunders. And the Bears getting their hands on a lot, and that's a great, great swing that time. That's Caitlin Lorenz again. Beautiful swing there. 1 point game. And this will be Trisha Brown to serve. 16 looking at 17. Right side. Oh boy. Saunders is absolutely on fire. Just hammering the ball. 18-16, Emory back by 2 as we start to close in on the 25 number. Well passed. Roll shot, Doug. Serve, McKnight, down. 19-16. I give the Bears a lot of credit coming back from that first set because they are passing so much better here in set 2. That's why we have a 3-point game as we get close to the end. Still anyone's game. Nicely done that time. Great job by the setter keeping that ball alive. Well done. That by Kirby Knapp, the setter keeping that one alive, and a beautiful swing by Caitlin Lorenz. 17 looking at 19. 2-point game. Thompson, another great pass. Blocked but out. And that goes back over to the Eagles. 20 serve 17 as Thompson will now serve. Big front line for the Eagles once again. Ace. That looked, if it hit in, it wasn't by much, but it went in according to the lines person, and I don't question lines people. I just say, hey, I'm way up here and you're down there. 21-17, Eagles by 4. They're in the zone. Up by 4 with 4 to go. Thompson will serve again after the ace. Oh boy, she is serving with a lot of power. And that went off the hands of Rimmel. Nice shot. Nicely done that time. That one hit, I believe, by Hannah Turner. 18 serves 21. Michaela Bach to serve for the Bears. Something going on between the referee and a linesperson. I have no idea what. Not a linesperson, a ball person. We're trading out volleyballs, I guess. I don't know what's going on. So, whatever it was, we're done. Somehow McKnight kept that alive, although I don't know how, and that one goes down, but I have no idea how. I don't know how McKnight kept that ball alive at all. That was magical. 22-18, and Saunders, the left-hander, goes back to serve. Emory by 4. Tough serve off the net. Gonna be a back row attack. Dug up by Saunders. Outside, McKnight. Off the block and down. 23-18, Emory by 5. Timeout taken by the Bears. And yeah, they're down by 5, but they are playing at a whole different level than they played in set number 1. And Emory has played just that much better. That's why they're still ahead. But the Bears now still not hitting that well. Emory hitting .361 for the match. But they're playing so much better in set number 2 than they did in set number 1. That's for sure. In set number 1, the Bears hit 0. This one they're hitting at about 100, which I know doesn't sound great, but is a lot better than they were in first set. Saunders' serve continues. Emory up, 23-18. Bears still in their huddle. Emory back on the court. As the timeout will be over. I think it's over. And the Bears breaking their huddle, and here we'll go. Good timeout there. Taken by Vanessa Walbeek. Great time to ice the server when they are serving for set point. So this serve will be one that I'm sure Jenny McDowell reminded Saunders, get in. And she did, and it was a tough serve. Tipped, dug by Saunders. Outside, McKnight. Hammered home. Tough serve, dig, put away. Set point number 1 on the board for Emory here in set number 2, 24-18. Ace! That is going to do it for set 2, and Saunders goes out in style. They service ace, we switch ends, and my, oh my. We've got some plays to show you here. Saunders with that really tough serve. And a great dig by her, and then outside, and McKnight said, thank you very much, see you later. And now the service ace to win it in set number 2. Right on the line. Saunders could not have put that in the line any better if she placed it there. Beautiful shot. Take a look at some stats here at the end of that set, and Emory is playing at are playing like the number 1 team in the country right now. That's what I can tell you. It is not that the Bears are playing poorly. It's just that Emory is playing at such a level right now. So as we go into set number 3, Emory up 2 sets to none. Emory hit 361, down a little from the first set, but not by much. 17 kills, 4 errors, but that's still extremely good volleyball. And the Bears hitting 100, 8 kills, 5 errors. They're passing a lot better, I will say that. Emory well up in the block category. They have been a blocking machine. 7 total blocks to 1 for the Bears, for Washington University. From a kill perspective, Elena Borer has been the leading attacker now, number 15 for the Bears with 4 kills. Hannah Turner with 3. Layla King with 2. Michaela Bach with 2. Caitlin Lorenz with 2. So it's spread out. But if you're the Bears, you got to get more of it. And then 4 names that I admittedly use a lot, but it's kind of hard not to. McKnight, 11 kills, hitting 786. That is not a misprint, folks. 11 kills, 0 errors. Saunders, 9 kills, 2 errors, 368. Finn Wilkins, 7 kills, hitting 714. Tara Martin with 4 kills. Cassie Serb with 2 kills, and Maggie Rimmel with 2. From a dig perspective, and we wanted to keep track of that, Elise Thompson now has 9 digs. That puts her 24 off, setting the all-time record. Just a question of when she gets it, not she's going to get it. She will get it. Whether she gets it today or next week is the only question. But great all-around play. Even the servers who've come in off the bench, like Means, Schick, and Van Rieken, have had their share of very good play, both from the digging perspective, serving perspective. Done a nice job all the way around. Only 1 receive error for the Eagles the entire time. Only 1. And at this level of volleyball, that's pretty tough to do. Some service errors in terms of missing serves, that's going to happen when you go for tough serves. And the team's back on the floor, and you've got Emory back over now going left to right. And the Bears going right to left. With both teams wearing white, a little bit difficult to tell. This will be Cassie Serb starting out with serve. Emory up 2-0. Good serve. Well passed, though. Dug up by McKnight. Outside to Martin. A nice try by McKnight, but back over to the Bears. Good defensive work as Washington University gets the first point. Zoe Baxter, the libero, to serve for the Bears. Thompson. Dug up. Good block that time. Nicely done. Layla King, I think I got that one. The local young lady out of the Marist School got that one, and WashU leads 2-0 here in the early part of set number 3. Short serve. Blocked. And Layla King is really, that's twice in a row she has had big blocks. The local player, 3-0. Tough serve. That's out, and quickly, the Bears out 4-0 here. Wow. Tough serves from Zoe Baxter. Wouldn't be surprised to see Jenny McDowell take a timeout if one more goes by with the same flow. That may have gone long, but played. Finn Wilkins, it goes down, so no timeout going to be taken. Finn Wilkins, that slide attack is so effective. Because you're waiting for something from one of the outsides, then you've got to readjust to the slide. It's tough. 1 looking at 4, though. The Bears out to a good start here in set number 3. Martin serving. Didn't go. Service miss. And a defensive replacement here. The Bears serve, leading 5-1. Thompson, another good pass. Saunders, hammered. She and McKnight, I swear, are in a contest to see who hits the harder ball today. If we had a gun on this thing, I wouldn't want to guess who's hitting the harder ball right now because they are both coming out with, wow, talk about force. Thompson to serve. That's going to be an ace. That never came. 3 serves 5. That one clipped the net but went over. Right side and down. Nicely done, and that's once again Leah King, the middle hitter senior out of Atlanta, making her presence very, very well known here. 6-3. That's a tough one. Not sure if that was a double hit or a lift, or maybe just a back row attack. I don't know, but 7-3. That goes long. The Bears missed that serve. 4 serves 7, 3-point margin. Saunders to serve for the Eagles. And that goes long. Not by much. Both those serves, both ways, went out. 8-4. That tips the net. And McKnight, wow, great defensive work. Serve goes over. And the Bears find a way. Outside to McKnight. Not this time. You don't give Morgan McKnight 2 swings. One's going to go down, I can almost guarantee it. 5 serves 8. Serving sub in for the Eagles. Maureen Schick in to serve. 5 looking at 8. And that one didn't go. And now the setter for the Bears to serve. Short serve. Dug up. Thompson finds a way. This will be a free ball back over to the Bears. Can they score? Dug up by Thompson, but unable to be controlled, and the Bears take a 5-point lead here in set number 1. Great job by the Bears. They played better in each of the 2 sets after the first set, which really they did not play, I'm sure, what the volleyball they know they're capable of playing. Rimmel didn't quite get all of it, but it went down. And Rimmel will serve now. 6 serves 10. Emory down by 4 here. Early part of set number 3. That goes wide. A lot of missed serves by Emory here in this set. Uncharacteristic. 11-6. Outside, Martin. Blocked. Dug up though. Right side. That's partially blocked and dug. And Saunders kind of lost her footing on that one. I think she thought the ball was coming at a different angle. 12-6, and the Bears with their biggest lead, 6 points here in set 3. A little bit of floor maintenance will go on here by Saunders. Make sure no one hits it. Second referee doing his part as well. But the Bears have played better in each of the second 2 sets than they did in set number 1. 12-6. Short serve. Martin. No stop this time. 7-12. And another one of the power hitters. This will be serve. Emory trails by 5. Dug up by Thompson. Serve gets it over. Dug up. Cross court. Blocked. But dug. Thompson cannot control that one. Tried but unable to get it. And the Bears keep siding out. 13-7. Bears by 6. And Baxter had such a great serving run her first time, the libero. Back out to serve. Tough serve again, but passed well. Saunders. That one's not coming back. 8-13. Logan Van Rieken to serve for the Eagles. Trailing by 5 here in set 3. This one passed off the net. Dug up by Thompson. Right side. That never came. Unusual for Saunders to not have that shot. May have been the set and her were just not quite on track. I don't know. 14-8. Tough serve. Kept alive. Blocked. And down it goes. I got to believe a time. And there it is. Jenny McDowell, I'm sure, had seen enough and called the timeout because this set quickly getting out of control, and Washington University shows that they are the team that Jenny McDowell said they were. They may not be ranked, but they are an outstanding team, and they just didn't play it that way in set number 1. Set 2 could have gone either way, frankly. But set 3 so far has been a very good performance as the Bears are hitting 500 here in set number 3. And Emory only 118, and that will tell you enough to know what you need to know. And the Bears really looking to be a whole different team than we saw early on. Plenty of time for Emory to come back, but they'll need to get on one of those patented runs we've seen the Eagles take so many times. So the timeout over. Not quite, but Eagles back on the floor. Bears about to break the huddle. And the Bears will continue with serve. Michaela Bach will continue with serve. Another local product out of St. Louis where Washington University is. 15-8. This one not passed well. McKnight partially blocked. And off the block and down. Unfortunately, one of the worst things you can do coming out of a timeout is not get a good set. And that time, 16-8, Washington University. Over, free ball, and hammered home. Emory looks really out of sync right now. That was Elena Boer, who's been the leading attacker with that put away. It was a free ball put away. And that one's not going to go, and now Wash U is in the zone. They're up by 10 with 7 to go. Wow. Substitution in for Emory. Jessica Swanke in to come play back row defense. Emory down by 10 now. Good pass. That's wide. No touch. That was wide. 19-8. Wow. This just shows you that volleyball is a sport that can go back and forth. Outside. Dug, partially blocked and dug. Outside. That goes wide and back over to Emory. But they are down 10. WashU only has to get 6 side outs to win this set. Thompson with the serve. Right side. That goes wide. 10-19. Emory down still. Thompson has had some very good serving runs. Not this time. 20-10. Washington U leads by 10 with 5 to go. Short serve. Passed well. Kind of a push shot over. Back row. Dug up by Thompson. And that's not going to go. 21-10. So I am guessing, unless we see a miraculous comeback, which in rally score volleyball is pretty darn difficult to do, Jenny McDowell and her staff will be looking for answers because they've not had them here in this set. The Bears have really taken control, and Jenny McDowell does take a timeout here. Down by 12. This is more about talking about trying to get back on track for set number 4, which is going to get played here in a matter of a couple of minutes. But this is the nature of volleyball. Back and forth it goes. Momentum switches very quickly. And after that first set, I figured the Bears would have come back, and they did. And they did very well in set 2. That set could have gone anybody's way. And here in set 3, they've shown, what Jenny McDowell told me, that they are a very good defensive team. And they may not be ranked in the top 25, but they are a very good team. And this just shows you how good they can be, taking the number 1 team in the nation, taking a set off them. And clearly, I'm sure they have designs on more than a set. 22-10. Elena Bohr to continue with her serve. She's a freshman out of Minneapolis. A lot of great volleyball up that way. Thompson with the pass. Blocked, but out. That will go back. And Saunders, so I think a lot of this rest of this set is about regaining momentum going into set 4, because all WashU has to do is get 3 points to win this set. But I'm sure Emory would like to go on kind of a mini run to start things out. Dug up by McKnight. Saunders knocked it off the tape and down. Interesting looking play. She had to hit that one almost flat-footed given where it was set. She's in the back row, of course, is the server. 12 serves 22. Another good serve, but passed well. Thompson with a dig. Back row. Tipped. Dug. Thompson will roll it over deep. Put a free ball back over. Blocked. And serve tried to go over in 1. McKnight. She goes wide, but too wide. The rally, though, I think was good. Emory starting to get back into a bit of a flow. 23-12. Again, not talking so much about this set, but talking about set 4. That serve may have gone long, but it was played by the Eagles. Blocked. And down. Net violation on Emory. That's going to go back over. And set point on the board. Emory has won 23 straight sets leading up to this one. Rimmel, partially blocked. Good dig. Net ball's down, and that is set point, set on the board for the Bears. They take it 25-12, a dominant performance by Washington University here in set number 3, and we are about to go to set number 4. But I give the Bears a lot of credit. They came out, looks like a whole different team in set number 3, and I think really took Emory out of its game plan. As Emory hit in negative numbers, which you rarely ever see this team do. But Washington University hit 318, and that set Emory hitting 031, and that tells you all you need to know. But it will be interesting to see what adjustments Jenny McDowell makes, and I'm sure there will be a couple. A lot of it's going to be about getting back into flow. The offensive flow that Emory had going in sets 1 and most of set 2 was extremely impressive. But the Bears looked awfully good in set 3. Taking a look at our leaders. We look at the overall comparison. Emory still leads in the dig category, 39-32, and the block, but they did not have a block in that set, and Washington University had several. Elena Bora with 7 kills. Leah King had a very, very nice set. 4 kills. Tricia Brown with 3. Hannah Tunner with 3. Michaela Bach with 3. And Caitlin Lorenz with 3. Kirby Knapp's done a very nice job moving the ball around, especially in that last set. Did a lot of good work moving the ball around where many different hitters had a chance to get involved in the play. For the Eagles, Leah Saunders still leads at 13 kills. Morgan McKnight right behind her at 12 kills. Finn Wilkins with 6. Tara Martin with 5. Cassie Serb with that 2. Maggie Rimmel with 2. A dig perspective, Elise Thompson now up to 14 digs. Gives her 19 shy of the all-time record, which she's going to get. Just a question of when she gets it. Either this, I'm not sure she'll get it in this match, but maybe the next one or the next one that Emory plays after this. But she's going to be the all-time dig leader at Emory. There's no doubt about it. But some good work off the bench for both teams here has made a difference. And the teams finishing up their huddles in between sets. They switch ends. Washington Bears will be going from left to right. Emory from right to left. And it's a little difficult and everyone's wearing white. So it'll be interesting to see when faced with adversity how this team responds, because they had not been faced with it in about a month. That's the first set that Emory has lost in about a month, since the 13th of September to be exact. So I'll be interested to see how they come out mentally here in set number 4. Losing a set is not a big deal to a very, very, very good team like the Bears. It's a question of how you handle the loss. And that will be the interesting thing to see. I'm not seeing any big changes for either side from a lineup perspective, so I'm sure the conversation among the coaches with the team for Emory was, let's get back to what got us in sets 1 in particular, where they really were a dominant team. And we start out here. In set number 4. Thompson, right side. That goes off the block and down. Saunders didn't get a lot of it, but she got enough to find a piece in the high hands. You find the high hands in volleyball, usually it works pretty well. Elise Thompson to serve. May have been a turn and rotation here. Don't know that for a fact, being up where I am. Blocked and down. Rimmel and McKnight, your duo there. That ball had no chance of going anywhere except straight down. 2-0 Emory early here in set number 4. Tight serve and down. One serves 2. And this is where the last set started so well for the Bears. Zoe Baxter's serve was a trigger point for them in set number 3. Can Emory stay on track offensively? Thompson with a good pass. Somehow the Bears got it over. Outside to McKnight. And dug again. Wow. And a soft shot works. And the defense and Atlanta Bora continues to lead the Bears, and that was all defense. 2-2, we are tied here in set 4. That's going to be a tough one. Blocked, but dug up. McKnight kept alive by the Bears, and this is the defense. That ball was probably long but played. Saunders touched down. Emory back with the ball. Strange looking rally, but it worked. 3-2 Emory. This will be Saunders to serve. Good serve. Passed well though. Roll shot over. Nicely done. Leah King. Just a smart shot. We're tied at 3 here in set 4. That's going to go long. Nice eyes by Leah Saunders that time. 4-3. And now McKnight will serve. Emory leads by 1 early part of set 4. Emory leads 2 sets to 1. Roll shot dug, down. Beautiful shot by Rimmel to the deep corner. Very smart play. 5-3, Emory by 2. McKnight with another good serve, but passed well. Dug up. And that's going to go down as well. That was Martin. Didn't get all that one, but didn't need to. Just found spot in the floor. 6-3, Emory by 3. Knight serve continues. Well passed. Back row. Thompson with the dig. Saunders. Stuffed. That's a big, big block. Elena Barr has done a very nice job. She is a freshman and just going to get better and better for the Bears. 4 serve 6. Right side. Oh my. Maggie Rimmel with a great swing after a beautiful set by serve. 7-4. The first observation I have for set 4 is it's much more the offense we saw the Eagles play in sets 1 and 2. They seem much more under control offensively, especially inside out. That's wide. Nice, nice eyes that time. Emory all over that off defensively, but let it go. 8-4. Eagles by 4. Right side, tip. And that's one that Martin probably wanted to let go because it was covered behind her, but she didn't know it. 5 serves 8. Bears back with the ball. Leah King will serve. Check that, Leah King. Hammered that time by Martin. 9-5 Eagles. Cassie served to serve, and indeed, she's serving in the 4th slot this time, so I think Jenny McDowell did indeed turn the rotation that time. This serve passed deep. Dug up by Thompson. Beautiful dig. Saunders says thank you. We're done here. I would not want to be on the wrong side of Leah Saunders, let me tell you. And a quick timeout taken by Wash U, as I think they saw the same thing that we're seeing, that Emory's offense, whatever ailed it in set 3, is back in set 4. Take a look at a couple of replays here. Dig there. Oh my. That ball goes down so fast you have hardly anything you can say about it. And like I said, Saunders is one of those kind of players that when she gets in a certain mood, you just don't want to cross her, because she's going to play and she's going to win and she's going to fight you all the way through about everything. 10-5, Emory by 5. A quick timeout, but a smart one taken by Vanessa Walby in her 6th season at Washington University, because I think she saw what we were seeing, that Emory's offense had gotten back on track. And she has to get the defensive players to understand that the only way this is going to work is if we start doing what we did in set 3 in terms of playing defense. So a good timeout taken there. Serve will continue with her serve. Ten serves 5. Eagles by 5 here in set 4. That one clipped the net. Partially blocked, dug up by Thompson. Going to be tight. A dig. Nice job by the Bears keeping that one alive. Thompson with another dig. Right side. And a big block. That was mostly Trisha Brown. Nicely done. That ball was set pretty tight to the net. I don't think Saunders had a lot of place to go with it. 6 serves 10. Combination set did not work, and that one never came. 11-6. Not a bad idea by Emory to use that play, but that time it just wasn't quite effective. Going to happen at times. Jessica Slinky to serve for the Eagles. Comes off the bench to do so. Nice serve. Tight. Nicely done. And that once again, Trisha Brown with that put away. 7 serves 11. Thompson, another great pass. And no one touched that. And now Washington University back within 3. So again, it's been about staying on side-out rhythm for Emory that has really propelled them. Right side. There's an example of rhythm. Saunders, when she is in this kind of a place, she is awfully difficult to stop. That set off the net. She had time to do what she needed to with it. Down goes the ball. It is 12-8 Eagles. Tough serve, but passed well. Off the block and down. Michaela Bach with a nice swing. Another St. Louis product. And Zoe Baxter to serve for the Bears. She's had some very, very good serves. 9, looking at 12. Like that. Service ace, and that thing died on top of the net. 10 serving 12. That ball absolutely dove when it crossed the tape. Not this time. Back row block called. 11-12, and here come the Bears. That early timeout may have been the trick, because now with Baxter back serving, she has been extremely effective. Free ball ends up back over. I don't know how. McKnight. And that's a net violation on the Bears, but another one of those strange looking plays. 13-11. Emory up by 2, but anybody's game now as we go to 25. Saunders to serve. That's going to go long and out. 12-13. Michaela Bach to serve for the Bears. Thompson, another good pass. McKnight. No one touched that ball. 14-12. And it will be McKnight to serve. That one goes in the net. (13) serves 14. This Bear team was everything that Jenny McDowell said they were. Right side. That goes long. And we'll go back over, and no touch call. Jenny McDowell Not really happy about that, but we're tied at 14 apiece. It's a game to 11. This one passed well off the net. Be a free ball back over to the Bears. They can take the lead. Dug up by Thompson. Wow. And that's stuffed there, and the Bears do indeed take the lead. Stuffed by Tricia Brown. And there's going to be, I think, Jenny McDowell has seen enough. And she is taking a timeout, if she can get anyone's attention. Timeout taken as she wants to talk this one over. Talking with great vigor to her team as she usually does, but it's not that Emory has played poorly here in set number 4. It is that the Bears have played at the level that Jenny McDowell told me all along they were capable of playing at, and that's why we are now with the Bears leading 15-14 in set 4. Emory hitting 286 here in set 4, much better than in set 3. The Bears hitting 211. But long way to go here. 10 points. The game to 10. Good timeout taken by Jenny McDowell to try to settle her team down and focus on what has gotten them so far, not only today, but in the last month when they have been playing like the defending national champs and the #1 team in the country. Not at all surprising that a timeout was taken there, as we're getting to where she'll want to save one for later if she needs it, if we get that far. Hannah Turner will serve for the Bears. And that never came, and that's the last thing as a coach you want to see, is you see your server miss a serve coming out of a timeout called by the other team. And a serving substitution for Emory. Logan Van Rieken in to serve. For the Eagles, we are tied at 15, game to 10. Soft serve, back row. And that goes wide. Nice eye by Van Rieken. She had that one. Emory retakes the lead, 16-15. Nice job by Van Rieken. She could have played that ball if she needed to. Oh my, what a serve. That one just dropped on top of the net. 17-15 Van Rieken. Wow. Emory by 2. A little deeper this time. Partially blocked. And Martin pounds that one off the block. The high hands work. 18-15. Wouldn't be surprised to see Washington University call a timeout pretty quickly if Emory get one more point. Which, this will be a free ball back. Dug up. Nicely done by the Bears. Free ball back again. Martin. There it is. And there is the timeout I suspected coming. Vanessa Walby with a smart timeout there, because Emory got everything they wanted out of their timeout. They got the ball back. They got 4 points, and they are now leading by 4 with only 6 to go. Not quite in the zone yet, but they're getting darn close. So I think that's a good timeout there by Washington University to slow Emory down. Maybe slow Van Rieken down and make sure that another ace doesn't come off of her arm. So a good idea all the way around and get her team back under control offensively. And it's always a good idea if you're the team that called the timeout and you're receiving the ball to take as much time as you can. Take as much time as you can. Yes, it's icing the server, and that's part of the game. 19 serves 15. Big point here for both sides. It goes over. Passed outside. Dug up. Power shot in the middle by Leah King. Nicely done. Big point there for Washington University. They're down 3, 16 looking at 19. King in the back row now. Net goes long. Nice eye by Saunders. Helped out some that time, I believe, by Schick. Yeah, Maureen Schick there, 20-16. Emory by 4. That one tipped over. Dug up by Emory somehow. Saunders off the hand, I thought. Yes, that's what I thought. Off the hands, yes indeed. 20, I thought it was, and Washington University, like they had the ball, and I said that had to go off a hand to go the direction it went. 21-16, Emory by 5 with 4 to go for match. That goes wide though. So back out of the zone, actually still in the zone, up by 4 with 4 to go. But Washington University's the kind of team you don't want to let back into a set or to a match. Thompson, that one passed well off the net. Dug up, sorta. Yep, that was Doug. Here comes Martin. Doug again. Saunders, see ya. That deep corner shot is her trademark. That is practically undiggable. 22-17, Emory by 5 with 3 to go. Tough serve by Emory. Blocked. Off the block and out. Back over to the Bears. They live another day. 18 serves 22. Tough serve. Dug up. McKnight. This is Doug. Will be kept alive by the Bears and back over to the Eagles. Right side. Oh my. Like I said, if Leah Saunders gets in that mood, my advice is do what she tells you to, because she's going to go down hard with the ball. 23-18. Emory by 5 with 2 to go. Doug. Saunders. Wow. Wow. That ball is coming off her arm at sheer velocity. 24-18, match point number 1 on the board for the Eagles. Thompson with the serve. Outside. Doug, and the Bears live for another day. Still match point for the Eagles. 19 looking at 24. And Zoe Baxter, if you want to have a server back, this is the one you want to have back if you're the Bears. Saunders. Saunders blocked that time, and I think the Bears knew that was coming and decided they were going to camp out and wait. 20 serving 24. I'd be surprised if this ball doesn't go outside. Or middle, possibly. That hits the antenna, 21-24. Is Jenny McDowell going to take a time? I don't think she is. She's going to change a couple things on the rotation possibly, but the Bears will not go away. But it doesn't matter. Wow. 25-21. Emory wins the set and the match 3-1. What a great match. Emory wins 25-10, 25-18, 12-25, and 25-21. My, what a great performance here by both these teams. And I can see now why Jenny McDowell told me these Bears are someone you don't look past. They may not be in the top 25, but this program is very, very good. And Emory has won that match. They did lose a set, but no shame in that given who they were playing. So your line score looks something like this. Emory hit 344 in that set, way back to where they were in sets 1 and 2. Washington University hit 194. But that was a very, very well played match. Great job taken by the teams. And we're going to come back with you in a little while with the next match, which was going to be Emory and NYU. Probably, I'm guessing, in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, somewhere in there. Probably an hour after our scheduled start time. That's because these matches have been so tight and so intense. So we'll be back with you very soon. This is Phil Bush for Emory Volleyball saying we'll see you down the road and back in the gym.